everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I finally have my update for Beauty A to Z. I'm doing this all eyeshadows with a group of ladies that are going to be listed down below. This is a PANtastic Ladies collab, and it's really open to anyone that wants to join in. I'm going to have that playlist, or not a playlist, it's a spreadsheet with everyone that's joined in down below. And like I said, some of us decided to do it all eyeshadows this year, so they will be listed separately down below as well. So, we all know what kind of a year I have had. It has not been great, so this is not going to be the best update. It is what it is. I'm okay with that. I am not going to finish much in this project this year. Definitely a fail for me, but I enjoyed doing it, and I still have another, month and 3/4 to see what else I can get done. So, you know, we're going to hold out hope that I can at least finish something else before the finale at the end of the year. I have picked an eyeshadow to finish. Had I known what kind of year I was going to have, I would have been like, let's just hit pan or have usage goals or something. But you can't know the future, can you? So, yeah, I wanted to finish 26 eyeshadows in this project this year. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But as of last update, I had finished one whole eyeshadow in this project. And I'm happy to say I have finished another eyeshadow. Not super amazing, but I'm up to 2 eyeshadows of the 26. I know, go ahead and laugh. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with it. Let's just get into it. I'm going to just show you everything. I'll show you the empty in the last palette. I'm not going to go through everything in its alphabetical order because I have a lot of palettes in here and it's all over the place, and I don't want to have to show the same palette like if it's a 5-pan 5 different times because it's spread out. So I'm just going to show you what I got. First one is the ColourPop Jelly Much Shadow in Mojave Moves. And this is what I have left. I've really been enjoying this a lot lately, and if I turn it on the side, you can see it's pretty low. So I've definitely gotten some really good usage out of it. I don't know if I can finish this year, but I'm going to keep working on it like I can. If not, it's probably going to end up in something next year if it's that close. And of course, I get it all over my hands. It is what it is. Let's get the other ColourPop out of the way. I have 2 ColourPop color sticks. I have Citrus Squeeze, and I have, what is this one? Cool Breeze. That's what it is. Citrus Squeeze is the one that's more of like an orangey gold. I've been wearing this one a lot lately. You can see how much I have left there. And on the cap, I went from here to here. If I can get it closed, it's hard to do with things in your hand. I feel like this one is probably one I can finish this year. So I'm going to prioritize this one over Cool Breeze, which let me show you how much I have left of this one. It's just a little bit more, but of course I'm going to try to use the one that has less in it so that, you know, I have a chance of finishing something. And then my progress lines from here to here. I just, and the only reason I prioritize the Citrus Squeeze is, like I said, it's just ever so slightly less in this one. I mean, like, it's just the tiniest bit. And I feel like with these, I love them both, but I also feel like Citrus Squeeze is a little bit more firm, and that if I don't prioritize it, it might dry out to the point where I can't use it, where Cool Breeze is a lot creamier and glides on easier, so I feel like I have a little bit more wiggle room with getting it done for, you know, next year if I can't get it done this year. All right, more ColourPop. This is the Too Haute palette. It is a 5-pan, and I've made some progress on it. I really like the shimmers a lot in this. I wear them both, and it's just not going to happen. These pans are massive. They are absolutely massive. If I had realized just how big these pans were, I probably would not have put it in this project. But, you know, it's in here. It's towards the end of the year. I can't change it up now. I'm just going to play with this a little bit here or there. I am not going to prioritize this by any stretch of the imagination. Just if I feel like I want to mix up colors or something, you know, I have this to play with, because my Pan That palette is very neutral, very boring, and sometimes having something like this really can help jazz that up. So definitely not a priority, but you know, I'm still going to play with it. I have a single in here, as well as the RealHer Be Your Own Beauty palette. This single is, I think it's Georgia Peach. It's from Coastal Scents. I've only worn this maybe a handful of times this year, because I've had other oranges. Like I have an orange on today, which is not this. I think there's only so much orange you can work on at one time. And while I absolutely love this eyeshadow, it didn't get prioritized this year. So, you know, what are you going to do? As far as this other palette, I do have some good progress. This first one, this one is Fun. And you can see it had no pan last update. I've got some massive pan on here to the point where I'm going to have to actually repress this. And I definitely think this is going to be done. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another update and then a finale. I think I'm going to have to see how it plays out, how much time I have with filming and that kind of stuff. And it might just be a finale from this point on. But I definitely think Fun is going to be done. And this one is Strong. Lots of pan on that one. And I think this one is going to be done as well, because it is kind of like a satiny shade. And it's really, really easy to use. So I've been using it a lot more since I don't have, pardon me, a good matte left in my Pan That palette that I can use easily in the crease and transition, because this blends out really nice. So I've been using this one quite a bit. So I definitely think that one is going to be done. Like I have just over a month and a half to do it. I think definitely this one is going to be done, and this one. And as soon as this shade is done, which there's very little left in there, I'm going to go in on this one, and we're going to see. I'm sure I can at least take good pan on that one. I don't know that I can finish it, though I don't have much of my lid shade left in my Pan That palette, my lid / inner corner shade. So then as soon as that is done, I'm really going to be going ham on both of those. So I'm not worried about that. I think I'm going to get at least 2, possibly 3 of this done, which makes me very happy. And my Bobbi Brown, this is the Luxe Metal Rose eyeshadow palettes. And this is where I have one of my empties. This one right here, I believe it's Calla Lily. Yes, sorry about not cleaning up ahead of time. But that was kind of like a very warm, yellowy kind of cream shade. It was kind of like a nudie shade, but it was definitely on the yellow nude side. It was not the easiest shade to use, but we made it work. It was fine. Definitely not something I would repurchase again if it was in a single or anything, because it was just a little too yellow for that type of, like, to me it would have been like a setting shade, like set your eye primer shade, and it was just almost too yellow for that. It made everything else super warm. Not that this isn't a warm tone palette, but it just made everything pull even warmer, if you know what I'm saying. So glad that is done. That is my second eyeshadow done in this particular project. And everything else I've used a little bit, except for this one. I believe it's Honey Blush, as it closes on me. And you can see I have been really working hard on that. It's really thin in some places. I think I can actually get that done, which, you know, would be nice to have. These pans are massive too. These are just as big as like the ColourPop ones, I think. Yeah, these are 0.07. Again, not good planning on my part, especially for an all eyeshadow trying to finish panning project. Yeah, they're huge. Does this one say how big these are? I can't read it. It's way too small. I think it's 0.35. I don't know. It's very, very, very tiny. But yeah, massive, massive pans. And yeah, I didn't have a chance. Even with the craziness that I had earlier this year, there was just no chance I was going to finish this. But if I can finish this shadow and get 2 of these done, that will make me very happy. I like it when my palettes look well loved. I do. So that is all of the shadows that I have in this project. Still, like I said, I think I can have 1, 2, possibly 3 done by finale. Citrus Squeeze would make 4, and then Honey Blush would make 5. I could potentially have 5 more shadows done. 7 out of 26 isn't the greatest, but given the the crazy year I've had, the massive pans in some of these palettes, I'm going to be okay with it. I am. Anything that I can get done and used up, I'm happy about it. I'm not going to, you know, be like, what a bummer, I didn't finish it all. But, you know, you can't change it. It's just makeup. You got to do what you got to do. I can tell you I won't be doing all eyeshadow again next year. If I do it, I might like alternate years. That's kind of like in the back of my mind what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Nothing set in stone yet, but definitely not going to be doing it like that next year, but potentially the year after. I'll have to see how things are going. Next year is my rotation year. I want to just work on a lot of things, hit a lot of pans, and you know, just get usage on things that haven't been touched in a while. Just show them some love, kind of go through my whole collection, make sure everything's still good, nothing's gone off. That's what next year is going to be about for me. So we're just going to, you know, we're going to play it by ear, so to speak. And I will be doing A to Z again, but it's just going to be a mix of makeup and beauty, like all over the spectrum here. All right, definitely go check out all of the PANtastic ladies that have joined in the original of this project, as well as the ladies that are doing the all eyeshadows with me this year. I know some will probably do it again next year, and you know, just be on the lookout for that. If you want to join in, it's already up in the Facebook group to sign up for it, and all the other projects will be coming soon. And we just have to get like project posts and sign up sheets and all that kind of stuff ready for that. But it is coming, and we already have our theme in the group. So, you know, if you want to get in on that, you can join the Facebook group or wait for it to come out on the 1st, and then you can just join it if you want to do that, because I know not everyone wants to have Facebook, and that is totally okay. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.